Hello, welcome to the. Are we going with Island Jumps? Is that what we're doing? All right,
Island
awesome.
Gems.
The Island Jumps. My name's Raul.
And I'm Jay.
I hope you said your name.
That's my
I don't
name.
know
That's
if you
it.
did.
That's my intro. It's just Jay.
Because
I don't
Discord.
know. It's doing that thing where I can't hear you. There we go. What'd you say?
Yeah. No, I was just saying that I hope you said your name.
I did.
It's gonna be- Okay.
for context, we're doing this through Discord not only because COVID, but because we live a million miles away from each other. So sometimes it's gonna do that thing Zoom likes to do, where it just fucks up. So if that happens, you're gonna see us trying to struggle to see who said what and where, but you probably won't notice because the audio tracks are gonna be clean. Whatever.
Probably edit like real hard
Yeah.
around it. But yeah, you're probably wondering why the podcast, Jay. Right?
I
You're
am.
probably wondering, right? Honestly, it's because I don't know. I feel like I should be more creative in 2021. Like, there's been so many years, and you know this, where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make a thing, and I just do nothing for like the whole year. I just absolutely nothing.
It's been like that.
There's a lot that goes into it, but yeah, I'm trying to do this to kind of what's a good way to put it? Just take my worries off of, take my mind off of like worries from the world.
I like
and
that.
shit like that. And just get myself, I don't know, entertained, I guess.
And I mean, ever since we've known each other, Raul and I, we've been friends for, man, how many years has it been? Like 8, 9? And I'm not even trying to play this up for the podcast, like genuinely.
We've been friends for. We met in middle school.
In middle school, yeah. Oh man, I should tell the story someday.
It was in 7th grade too.
Uh-huh.
And we were. What year was it? That was like 07?
07, yeah, I'd say so.
So yeah, we've been friends for quite some time.
Yeah, and
Took
ever
a
since
long
then,
time.
we've been really into making stuff, creating stuff. We've had we had 2 bands. That's what you don't really realize, Raul. But we had 2 names.
You've had two bands.
No, but you were in Death from Above too. Remember that?
I was in that, but I
Yeah.
don't remember the other one.
It was a psychedelic landing. Were you not in that?
Oh, okay. We only
we
changed
just
the name.
changed the
Nothing
name.
really changed, so it's not really 2 bands. It was just a name change.
Maybe people don't know that. And we've been doing that a lot. We've moved into music production. I had a YouTube channel for a while. Everything. We just like to make shit and say, oh, we should do this, and then never actually do it.
And then yeah. So
So-
hopefully this is a right step.
This is gonna stick.
Yeah. A good step in the right direction, hopefully.
Yeah. So, what are we gonna talk about today?
Well, I was just gonna ask if you had any plans for 2021.
2021. I actually have a lot of plans, but I'm trying to keep it realistic because I think when the year was about to end, my girlfriend Giovanna, bless her soul, was like, we should do a little list of like, what did you do in 2020? What do you want to do for 2021? And what are you currently doing that you're not done? And we did that list. And sorry, I burped. I wrote some stuff down, like finish an EP by myself, because I had done that project with Luis. It's a friend of mine who plays guitar. We did like a little collab project, for those of you that don't know, and we finished it around February. But I wanted to do something by myself because I wanted to prove to myself that I can do it. Sorry, I want to finish that, and that's number 1 on the list. I want to learn how to sing, like screaming. I want to fucking have a podcast. Here we are. This is a surprise to me. and just show, shit like that, like just trying to keep it simple. I don't want to cure cancer, but
Right,
but
yeah.
but at least
Yeah.
be more creative this year. What about you?
Okay. Honestly, there's kind of a lot. I think the biggest thing I want to do is actually get like a studio or move out. Like that's the biggest one I want to do. I don't know, just something about still being 20 something years old and
I'm living with your parents. Yeah, I'm in the
yeah.
same boat. But it's tough.
You know, my
Money's
mom-
hard.
Yeah, it really is. I don't really make a lot of bank at my current job. Like I'm good, but
Right.
it's not good enough where I can have my own place and shit like that.
Right.
My mom was telling me like it's a generational thing, and it's also apparently like Latinos do that a lot.
Yeah. They just kind of get
Yeah,
stuck.
like no, like you know how Americans like born and raised in North America
Uh-huh.
they're like, "Oh, you're 18 now.
You're out.
You're out of
Yeah.
here."
Yeah, I do know that.
Puerto Rico, not so much. It's more like, move out of here when you're, good to go. Doesn't really matter. You can stay here for as long as you need to.
Makes sense.
Yeah. And so yeah, that's kind of one of my plans. It made me feel better when she was like, "Yeah, don't worry about it." I'm like, "Okay, all right."
Your
cool."
mom's a sweetheart.
Yeah, she really is. But besides the moving out, I wanna try to make an EP, and I think I know what I want to make. But I won't give too many details onto what I'm gonna make.
Okay. But then
We'll see.
I want to go back to that studio thing because I saw you tweet about it and I texted you and you didn't reply, but you
did? Sorry.
were like about to, yeah, fuck you. You were about to move out like in a few days to the studio thing, or at least like get the studio done, right? Did that happen or?
No. Well, okay. So what I had in mind for the studio thing was I was gonna go to a storage space.
Okay, that's what I figured.
Right, yeah. So I was gonna see if the storage spaces like would allow to have like a studio.
Okay.
I didn't go. I do want to go soon.
Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to find out information because that at least won't be like, it'll be a lot cheaper than paying for like an apartment.
Yeah,
or
for sure.
whatever.
For sure. I mean, it's gonna be a
So-
little expensive, but it's gonna be cheaper.
Yeah, it'll be.
You should
it'll
try
at least be.
U-Haul. Like, I think if it's outdoors, it'll probably be easier than indoors because if it's indoors, the music and whatever. But I think.
Oh,
if
I
it's,
see what you mean.
Yeah, but if it's like an outdoors thing, they probably won't ask any questions.
Here's the problem. I don't know if outdoors have climate control because I'm gonna be using like equipment and shit like that.
Right.
So I don't want my
Okay,
equipment to
never
like
mind.
fucking be destroyed
Okay.
because of the heat
So
or
how's
whatever.
indoors gonna use? Indoors probably wouldn't have climate control either.
You don't think so? I don't know,
think
man.
so. Like I'm thinking like the indoor ones like in Breaking Bad, you know?
Fuck, I don't
know,
remember.
man. And I've seen a lot of like, you don't remember the scene where fucking big guy lies down in the money?
Oh,
That was an indoors one.
yeah. Okay, yeah.
And like I've seen enough what's this show called? Storage Wars? Fuck, what a show. I've seen enough of that show to know that I think it's pretty like free for all in there. So you're gonna have to check that out. Maybe,
really do.
Maybe check in like Google, see if anyone else has tried it.
I just need some form of. It doesn't have to be climate control. Just some form of like air conditioning inside of the unit. That's
Right, you
that's
live
all I
in
need.
Florida, it gets hot.
Yeah. So that happens and my equipment dies, then I'm
Rest
back
in
to square
peace.
fucking zero.
Way
Yeah.
to fucking fuck all that up. It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
I say
And
that's
I do have.
worse than square zero.
Yeah. Like I do have pretty high dollar stuff.
Oh yeah.
So
Bomb ass shit. You got the big bucks.
the money. The money. But yeah. We'll see how that goes.
Well, you
I
should
want to
get-
do that. EP, apartment, maybe at some point. What else? There was something else I wanted to do. Oh, podcast, of course.
Hey.
Yeah. And I actually want to do more like streaming, and content creation. So I really want to get creative, 2021. I kind of need to get like a schedule and shit like that.
Okay. Well, this could definitely branch out to that. I feel like I've noticed que as you start making stuff, it starts getting easier to make more stuff. But back when I was doing the YouTube thing, I used to you remember I used to review movies, whatever.
Yeah.
It was kind of like that. Like it really got hard once we started slowing down. And
I don't know if you talked throughout that whole part.
Okay, I'll say it
see.
again. I was saying that back when I was doing the YouTube stuff, it was easier when we had rhythm, Colonel and I. But when we started slowing down, it was so hard to get back on track. And then he had scheduling problems, I had scheduling problems, and then suddenly we didn't have enough money to watch 2 or 3 movies a week, and this and that. And I said, you know what, fuck it, and I let it die. And I really feel bad because it was a lot of fun, even though editing, all of that was so much work. Like it was pure agony to sit through that fucking. Because it's not like editing a normal video. I have to listen to myself talk bullshit for like 2 hours. And like I would start hating it, and I had to like finally adjust every here and there moment, and I have to pay attention. I can't just like play it in the background because I might say something that doesn't make sense, or there might be a moment where the audio cuts off, and now I gotta fix this or that, and it's like ugh. But when it was good, it was amazing. I was doing those skits, which were a lot of fun, and I miss it. I really do. Wow. I'm gonna say that last sentence again as soon as James starts barking, so you can cut it in. Give me a sec. James! Becca! Mira!
I forgot. You know, I constantly forget you have a dog.
Yeah?
I don't know why.
You want to just keep that in? You keep that in.
I know. Yeah, sure, whatever. Fuck it. Like I remember his name, everything. I even remember like what he looks like. I just keep forgetting that you own a dog.
Yeah. He owns
me,
actually.
I don't know why. Yeah. That's a more accurate description.
I love that motherfucker.
Yeah. He's a good boy.
Anyways, I just want to take a moment real quick to say that I had a whole fucking pizza today. Like a whole
By yourself?
Pizza. Yeah, whole pizza. And I still feel full. And now I'm drinking beer, and I'm like, oof. Deadly mix.
Yeah. That'll fuck you up for sure.
Oh, jeez.
You're gonna start like, yeah.
But I'm working out, so fuck it.
I was thinking about, new year, new me, right? Like 2021, skinnier me. That'd be awesome. But I don't know. I'm doing really bad so far. It's not really working out.
Just work out. Just do cardio, whatever, man. But like,
yeah,
I don't know. It's hard working out alone.
It really is.
I work out with like a few friends, so, and it was like a new thing because my girlfriend works out all the time, and she has friends that work out. So I'm like, well, I guess I'm working out now. And
you know what my workout used to be actually? What? Walmart. Like I just used to work at Walmart. Yeah. Since I had to walk all over the fucking store.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like lost some weight during that.
No. I'm fat as fuck. Ever since I started working and I realized how cheap beer is. Oh my fucking god. Let me tell you something funny actually. And actually, hang on. I feel like we went on a crazy tangent, and I would want to finish up what I was saying earlier about the content creation. Yeah, once we finish this first episode, I promise you it's gonna be so much easier to do streaming.
We'll see. Hopefully.
It just works like that. There's something about keeping the rhythm that's just really. But
maybe that's what I need, honestly. Just keeping that rhythm.
Yeah, but don't burn yourself out.
Right, yeah.
Because on the flip side, when I did the Halloween videos I put on Instagram, for context, I made this like Halloween video review with my girlfriend, and I edited everything and I recorded everything, and it was like one episode every fucking day, and I burnt myself out. Like it was so much fucking work. Don't do that. Don't do that. But yeah. Once you get rhythm, you're good.
Okay. Okay.
But I was gonna say, and this is a funny story. I don't know if I ever told you. I might have. But when I started working and I started going out, like pretty much every Thursday or every weekend to just drink and get fucking wasted. And I'm not gonna say what my occupation is.
No. don't do that.
I was work. It's something bad, but don't worry about it. So I would come back to work, and there was this cleaning lady who would see me, and she started noticing that I had a gut. Because I was drinking that much. Because I'm very skinny. And then suddenly I started having this gut. And I think one of the times she mentioned it, Giovanna was with me. And she was like, my girlfriend. And she was like, the lady was like, oh, you're putting out a belly. Like, you got to slow down on the eating. And Giovanna went, oh, no, that's all the drinking. Like as a joke, like whatever. Okay. And the lady took it so seriously, dude. Holy shit! She just stopped smiling and she looked at both of us like,
I have to talk to HR.
And she was like, "Oh no, may God like guide your path, my son.
Oh.
You're too young to be drinking so much."
Boy.
And Giovanna looked at me like, "What the fuck did I just do?" And she started praying for me, and like it became this thing where every time she would see me, she would be like, "I hope you're not drinking anymore, son. You must walk away from that ese vicio,
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit, dude. And we had to make this crazy lie about how I was going sober and whatever. But it was hard because sometimes I would drink quite a bit, and I would show up the next day. It's not that I would look hungover, but you could, if you knew. Mm-hmm. You could tell, you know what I mean? Like if you knew me, then you could tell which days I was out drinking,
right? Like something's off here.
Yeah. But if you're just a random employee that we meet in the hallway or whatever, you won't tell. But it was kind of hard to start hide it, and she was actively looking for me wearing sunglasses in the morning or whatever. And I'm like, well, I just wear sunglasses every morning, lady. The sun is rising. It's early, I drive east, fuck. Damn. And I just whatever. I never lost the belly, but we somehow convinced her that I had cut clean and I was sober. I was going to AA or whatever, and she laid off.
It's like you were adopted.
In a
she's
way,
like your mom now.
In a way, and it was so wild. It really was, and she was like a nice lady, and I really liked her. But I feel like that was just like, ugh. And if that wasn't enough, there was this one time where a plane went flying over my workplace, outside, and we were standing outside talking, and this plane just flies over, and we were talking about my alcoholism apparently, and this plane is flying over us, and she looks up at it and she points and she's like, the government sprays us with chemicals through those planes, and they're trying to call population control, and I'm like, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
She's missing a screw. Yeah.
Oh Lord, it ain't easy.
Are we doing the Spanglish thing for this? I don't know. I don't know how I feel
said
about.
A few words. Listen,
yeah.
I'm not gonna. It's not that I'm gonna speak in full Spanish, but if I'm not gonna snobby me. If it happens, it happens.
Right. Yeah.
So disclaimer: this is a Spanglish podcast. We're Puerto Rican.
Fuck it.
Deal with it.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. What
Dead
else?
air.
Dead air. Cyberpunk.
Man.
Did you play the update? Came out yesterday, last night.
The update, but I haven't had problems with the game since the first one, since 1.3, I think it was. The first.
They were
update. They're 1.1
I don't know. They named their updates weird.
Yeah, they do. I was at when they did 1.03, that one, which was the first update after they dropped the game, the first big one. It was running fine. So
but this is a huge one. It has a lot of fixes, crash fixes. It has.
Does that mean I can raise the graphics quality of my game?
They did do RAM optimization and GPU optimization, so you might be able to. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then I'll try that out.
I played it for a little bit, just to see.
Does it feel different?
I need a new computer because my GPU is still fucking screaming. I can't play at high.
You can't play at high?
Past 30 FPS.
Oh, I mean fair,
Yeah.
same. but at least it looks
But-
pretty. Like with Cyberpunk,
Yeah.
considering that game is so, it is what it is. If it doesn't look
Mhm.
as pretty as it can, then I don't want to play it, because I feel like that's
Yeah.
all they have. They have great story, great lore, and a great arts department. Everything else was fucking shit. So if the
Yeah.
game doesn't look good, then I just don't want to play. So I have it, RTX on. Everything is like at max settings, and yeah, sometimes it dips at 15 frames, but only very little. Like it's rarely, but it happens. Sure, for the most part, I'm running a steady 30, and I get.
The thing is that when it happens during like crucial moments, like you're fighting like a fuckload
Oh
of
no,
enemies.
that never happens. It's when I'm driving.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's always when I'm driving. Things
Oh,
don't
I see.
load in anymore randomly. I haven't seen a single T-pose.
I sure have.
I
A
had
lot.
I had a funny glitch or two, but for the most part, it's behaving itself. My problem really was that it was crashing a lot when the game first came out.
Mm.
I had like
No,
60
I didn't have
crashes.
crashes when it first came out.
Oof.
No crashes. A lot of weird stuff going on. Like, you've heard me tell the story before, but like I shot a guy, or like what was it? I was doing like a side quest.
Mhm.
I shot the person with a shotgun. And since the shotgun has like impact, like what's it? It staggers like the enemy,
Okay.
and they'll fall to the ground,
Uh-huh.
and then they clipped through the world, and they just kept going and going, and I couldn't complete the mission, so I had to like restart it. A lot of weird stuff like that. I know you had the window situation.
The
thing where
window.
You top
this
over.
is a fucking glitch that I'm sure everyone can encounter. If you get a chance, do it. It's in the Pan Am mission, where you have to get her car, the first one, and you got to like ambush people at this like gas station. So if you don't have enough strength to enter this little room to like turn on the power or whatever, you have to jump through the window. And every time I would vault over the window, if the glass isn't completely cleared, it would slingshot me halfway across the desert, and I'd have to run back. And it happened like 5 times because I wasn't sure why it was happening. But every time I fucking vaulted in, it would just go flying and just launch me across the fucking map. So that was great. But the game honestly, it surprised me. I have I have some notes here
liked
actually.
it a lot.
Because
You finished it. You finished it actually just recently, no?
yes, did you?
I didn't hear what you said. So
Oh, I see you were
unfortunately,
lagging.
I couldn't catch that question.
I'll ask again in a minute. Okay, I'm back. I'll ask again.
Okay.
I finished it. Yeah, did you?
I did, yeah.
You did. Okay.
I'm pretty sure
What ending?
Yeah, I got
guess
2 endings.
If you don't want to talk about the spoilers, you got 2 endings. Okay.
We don't have to.
But what did you do? Because it's 5 choices, and like
Yeah.
minor spoilers, you can skip like 10 seconds ahead. But it's 5 choices. Which one did you do?
So I did. First one I did. I called the Aldecaldos.
Oh, okay, got it. And the second one?
The second one. What was it that I did? The second one. I decided that Johnny should
Really?
come back.
I
Yeah,
felt
yeah,
like
yeah.
that was so out of character for Johnny. I just couldn't do it.
I think it was okay. I was a little. I felt, I don't know, bad.
That was
'Cause,
that was probably the best fucking. I thought the game was like very logically gonna say, well, if you want the best ending, and again, I'm sorry, I'm talking about spoilers here. But if you want the best ending, you have to do the Johnny thing, right? So I'm like, I'll do the Johnny thing. But also, it felt like it was the most like at that point, I felt close to Johnny, which is crazy because Johnny's a complete fucking asshole. But I don't know if it's like intentional or whatever, but it fit very well with the theme that as the game went on, Johnny stopped being an asshole and he started making sense.
Right.
Does that make sense? And I don't know if that was like on purpose, because how the game is trying to make it seem like, oh, you know how Misty says at first, you're never gonna know, but slowly you're just gonna start acting like him. You know, his decisions are just are not gonna feel like his decisions anymore. They're gonna feel like your decisions.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
I felt like at a natural point in the story, I was like, this guy making some motherfucking sense, you know. Especially after a few of the touching moments we have with him, and it felt like, yeah, Johnny and I are ride or die at this point.
Yeah.
So I did the Johnny thing, and I was surprised by how horrible that ending is.
You didn't like it?
In the best way possible, though.
Oh, okay.
Because it was like, and again, skip like 20, maybe skip like the next minute of this podcast, but it was for fucking nothing. The whole fucking game, it didn't fucking matter. And I was like, holy shit. And I was talking with Colonel about this a few days ago, and he was like, oh, the game is too nice. Like, you know, you pretty much win. V is always winning. And I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like the game is very grimdark, because that's what he said. He wishes the game was more grimdark. That was the word, the phrase he used. And I feel like it is. It's just not in, the way you make it think. It's not like, tragedy equals death. Like that's. I feel like that's how Last of Us or like other tragic games think tragedy is. It's characters dying. It's like strong themes. You know, like I don't know, like rape or torture. You know, like that's what goes to the mind of these video game creators when they try and be edgy or dark. But that's not what Cyberpunk does. I feel like most of the time, everything you do is for nothing. Nothing fucking matters. There's the Judy quest ends, and at the end of it, it's like, oh yeah, you did all that stuff, and it literally did nothing.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
The Evelyn Parker quest ends, and it didn't fucking matter. The enemy, the bad guys, pretty much win with her. And it just happens so many times, you know, and it's so futile. And at the end, at least with that ending, it was like, fuck, it didn't fucking matter. And I did the I didn't do the Johnny thing. I kind of just, Johnny pretty much said, nah, fuck it, man, you know, you keep doing your thing. And that was awful. Because then there's this moment, and again, major spoilers once again, there's this moment, and I don't want to spoil too much, but like, you keep playing as V. There's like this end mission, and it implies that V is so desperate to try and buy himself 5 more minutes of life, but nothing he does matters, you know? And and it goes back to that moment where he's like so scared of dying, and then it ends. It doesn't end with him dying. It doesn't end with it just. Did you see this ending on YouTube?
The one where Johnny takes over?
No,
I don't
okay,
think so.
Okay, then I won't spoil. But like, there's like this whole last quest you can do, but it gives this feeling of like, oh, V has everything, but nothing matters because he's just so terrified of like losing it all. And it's like, wow, that cut deep in a really weird way that very few games have done that, to me at least, before, you know?
I've never seen that one, no.
It cuts really deep. I don't know if the Aldecaldos one is a good ending, but the fucking, both of Johnny's endings are fucking fucked up. They're sad as hell. So, like, without spoiling too much, because I do want to experience it, what's the Aldecaldos like? Is it more hopeful, or is it just as futile?
Damn, how can I not spoil it?
I know the Arasaka one is pretty futile. I read it. Or it's not futile, it's like dark, I guess.
Right, yeah. Like that one's the worst one you can probably get. Yeah, well,
and I want to say this again for people listening out or listening to the podcast. It's not worse in the sense that it's a bad ending. It's just like, damn, you know, like
yeah.
That's the feeling you get from it. Yeah.
Well, the Aldecaldos one is how can I word this without spoiling anything? At least for you. It's good. It's like very good. Okay. Good as in like things worked out.
Really?
And now, I'm...
You're gonna be fine.
Yeah. Cool. For at least a little bit. Okay. That's as much as I'll say.
Really? Okay.
Once you'll get it, I think you'll see what I mean.
Okay. Yeah, because the one where Johnny doesn't take over, you're gonna be fine for a little bit, but V is not happy. V is like ruining every relationship he has because he's so desperately trying to save himself, you know.
Well, no, V is very much happy in the one.
Okay. Okay, there is a good ending. It's just not the one you'd expect. Because you'd think it'd be the Johnny one. Does that not make sense to you?
Not really, no.
I would think the game would, like, with so much Johnny being such an integral part, I would think trusting Johnny would be the good ending. That just makes narrative sense to me, you know? But no, trusting Johnny is probably one of the worst mistakes you can make.
Yeah, when I did the Johnny takes over one, after it, I felt bad because you know how the game credits come up and
Yeah.
everyone's like calling you.
Yeah.
Dude, they like haven't heard from V and shit.
Okay.
Like it's like like
Is the
they were
Pan Am
completely
one, the other colors
ghosted.
one different?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so I got one where it's the same. They haven't heard from V. They've V has ghosted them for a long time.
Mhm,
So I guess
mhm.
the end credits for both of Johnny ones are the same.
Pan Am was pissed as well for the Johnny takes over one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just at Johnny.
Oh, so okay, so they don't. Okay, so it's a little different then. It's a little different.
Yeah.
No, it's more like I remember Carrie called me, and Carrie's like voicemail again. You know, like.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Yeah. Overall, good game though. I really enjoyed my
Story
time
was
with
fantastic.
Cyberpunk.
I really enjoyed it too. It had a lot of yeah.
I really do think that people are blowing things out of proportion with the game being bad.
Here's
like
the
it's
thing.
just not.
I'm a little sympathetic because I understand us PC gamers. We played the game. We were able to play the game. PlayStation was not able to play the game. They are not able to play the game yet. You know, and that
I guess
fucking sucks. They
guess I
didn't
understand
show
that part.
footage of how the game ran in the PS4. They were lied to. You know.
Mhm.
So I've seen a lot of shit. Did you see Crobat's video?
No.
Ooh, Crobat came out of retirement to look at like Cyberpunk, what it looks like on PlayStation, and oh my god, it makes the game look awful.
Is he the dude that did like the supercut for? Was it Fallout 76?
Yes, him. He does it with all the games that are fucking pathetic.
Right. Okay.
Oh my god! Like when you shoot people, they don't react. So that like the combat doesn't work. It doesn't function. It's not even dumb AI. They just it takes so long to load bullet impact and like AI shit that you just can't play the game. You know. So
that's terrible.
When I see it like that, I'm like, okay. I guess this is really fucked up. You know.
Plus, yeah, I guess I can also understand like the side of like, hey, I don't know, like people have been waiting 8 years for Cyberpunk and it comes out in that state. Then again, what was the other game that happened with?
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Like there are other games that have done this and they get a free pass.
Yeah. So it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's just I just feel for PlayStation people, but as a console, as a PC gamer, or I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that. As someone who played it in PC, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like we got lucky, we dodged a bullet, and the game runs great. It's very fun.
I mean, I guess it also depends on what you have in your PC, like your build.
Right, that too. I don't have a very good build, but it got the job done.
I think if you have like an okay passable build, you'll be fine. But if you're running like, I don't know, something from 6 years ago, you probably won't play this.
Fucked, yeah. And that also sucks. So that really sucks. That really sucks.
Yeah.
But the game was good, and yeah, Night City is just like it's a loading screen, really. Does that make sense?
No.
Like Night City is so empty that the only reason the city exists in its free roam form, it's because it's a giant loading screen. Going from point A to point B in Night City is a loading screen to me. There's nothing to do, you know? But it's beautiful.
It is.
It is beautiful, and it's probably one of the most beautiful cities I've ever seen. And as someone who had played the game as a tabletop for so many years, I'm so happy. I felt so realized. Like they brought it back to life. They brought it to life, you know. And there was so much of the board game or the tabletop RPG that was in that video game. Like just seeing Johnny, and like Johnny wasn't an integral part in the tabletop. He never has been. Johnny's just a dude. Like it really is. He really is just a dude in a band, you know. And Alt Cunningham is just a woman. And there's some lore here and there, like yeah, Samurai is the greatest band in the world, and yeah, Alt Cunningham is the greatest Nutrunner, and yeah, Morgan Blackhand is like the greatest solo, but it's just shit that happens, you know, like you don't really interact with any of that in the game. But the way they brought them to life, I really do remember seeing Alt in that video game and being like, holy shit, it's Alt, you know, like that was an awesome moment in the game.
Well, I never had like like a D&D session or anything like that,
Right.
cyberpunk related. Like I don't know the lore or anything like that. I'm completely blind.
Right.
Going
Well, that
into
is
this
a
game.
big shame, because I feel like a lot of the fun I had and a lot of the reason why I love this game so much is because I had all of this, you know, so it meant that much more to me. Maybe if it was just a game, I wouldn't have enjoyed it that much.
You know, I saw a video, someone kind of describing the game perfectly. It's a good game. What they said was, it's a good game if you play it as a single player game. But if you play it as a open world like game, it's not that good.
Yeah. Like the more time you spend exploring and looking at, I don't know if you heard this. I think Donkey said this. In Red Dead, I'm gonna quote him directly. In Red Dead 2, right? Red Dead Redemption 2. The more time you spend exploring and just living in the immersive world, the more fun you end up having with the game, you know? Because that's just how beautiful the world is. And it just brings you in and it immerses you more. And drinking and combing your horse and going hunting feels as important as doing the next Dutch mission. And that's really the magic of Red Dead, right? Cyberpunk, the more time you spend doing anything else that's not a mission, the more you end up hating the game.
Yeah.
And that's the truth. So if you just go to point A to point B, and when I realized that, I started loving it. I would just go, like, I would stop trying to drive, like I was in this world in Night City or whatever. I would just floor it. I would just crash through everything. Who gives a fuck? Nothing matters. The cops can't chase me anyways.
Yeah.
And I just do missions, and I said, yeah, this game is great. This game's fantastic. There's nothing to see here. There's nothing to explore. Don't worry about it. Just play the fucking game, and that's it. And I started really enjoying the game then.
I think people are also trying to play this like a GTA game, and I don't think it's meant for that either.
But that's what they advertised.
Did they really?
Oh yeah, I could pull it up. I don't know if they said it quote. It's like GTA, but I mean, they pretty much said, "Hey, it's an open world
It's like GTA.
city. You know, you got cars," and they would show like they said, "Oh, the police will respond," and that's what the voice of the guy was actually. The police will respond in what Night City, the greatest, most interactive city in video game history, and whatever. And then they would show clips of people like the V, like stealing cars, and he'd be like, when you hear the words "cops chase you," open world, and you can rob cars, what do you think? It's a GTA.
Yeah.
It's a GTA clone. I mean, Sleeping Dogs did it. Mafia did it.
Yeah.
Watch
Fuck.
Dogs.
Well, if they
did
said
it.
that, then yeah, they fucked up in
They
that
fucked
area as well.
up, man. It's not an interactive city. It's a loading screen.
Yeah. Holy shit.
The kids are adults shrunken down.
Fuck. Oh yeah,
Oh my
I remember
God.
fucking. Who was it that's fucking posted that? I don't know.
Shit. It's like
But,
it's such
they
a video
broke-
game. It
They
tries.
broke kids for me.
They did. Why are kids even in the game?
I don't know.
Isn't
I don't
that
know.
weird?
I don't know. I think maybe they were trying to be the first ones to do it.
I mean,
You
Skyrim
remember
did it.
back in the? Oh yeah, you're right. Actually, fuck. Wow. But you remember back in the day when people would like talk about rumors about what GTA would have,
Oh yeah, I remember.
and people were like, "Oh, you can fucking shoot kids in the next GTA." Haha. It's like, oh, great.
Oh, no.
That's awesome. I guess. Oh fuck.
No, but the game was a really good experience. It was just, I'm trying to play it again and I'm struggling to because it's so linear, and I guess I'm noticing.
Man,
that the second
I
time.
thought even the choices, like how you start out,
Oh, go
aren't
fuck
that great?
yourself, dude.
they're all the same.
Did you do all three?
No, but I've
Go
seen.
fuck
No,
yourself.
okay. I've done Corpo, and
What the fuck was Corpo, bro?
I started Street Kid.
Okay, hang on.
But yeah.
Street Kid I think is the one they meant to do.
Right, yeah,
it's-
but that's a given.
Yeah, and I love it because the way they introduce Jackie is so organic.
Yeah, it's good.
That is probably
It's
the
good.
best introduction. The fact Jackie is that guy, you know, like that's who I think he is as a person. It's this dude who would point a gun to your face 1 minute and then be like, "Hey, want to get some tacos or some shit?" The next one, like,
Right,
that's
yeah,
so
yeah.
him. The Nomad one also had a really good introduction of Jackie, and it's pretty long. I'm just gonna pretty much tell you everything that happens. You start off staring at a mirror, of course, and you're ripping off like your nomad clan's patch, pretty much implying that you're no longer with your nomad clan, which is funny because you're a nomad, but your character starts off rejecting himself being a nomad. But I'll get to that in a minute. And then you gotta fix your car. You get in your car, you drive off, you try and find this tower, and there's this dude from your old nomad clan that's gonna give you one last favor, a ticket into Night City. So he intercepts this job that someone's gonna do for this guy. It's a transport job. You're gonna act like you're the one who is gonna do the transport, and obviously that's your ticket in. When you go over to the place, it's Jackie. He needs help transporting a cooler, and he's like, "Hey, you're late," and you're like, "Yeah, I'm sorry." Like you try and act like you belong. You do the job for him. You go through customs. There's an intense scene with like border patrol, which is really cool. They let you through. Arasaka shows up. You gotta start shooting out the window. You escape. Jackie's driving, so he crashes your car. And then when everything's fucked, Jackie laughs. So he's like, "Oh, it's fine. You know, whatever. We can go and get some drinks. Anyways, don't you want to see what I was transporting? I don't even know what it is. It's like an Arasaka stolen thing." And V's like, "Okay, let's see what it is." And when you open it, it's an iguana. It's like a real iguana, and it's alive, and it's like a haha moment. Like it's funny because it's just an iguana, but also, hey, it's an iguana. We could probably sell this for a couple thousand eddies, you know. And then it cuts to the montage. All of that is about 15 minutes with some plenty of free roam, and I do mean free roam because you can drive around, you know.
Yeah.
The Badlands. So Corpo.
Okay. Corpo's like the shittiest one.
Can take a whole ass dildo and shove it up my asshole.
It's so fucking
First
bad.
of all, they don't even introduce Jackie. He just is your childhood friend. You do the whole bullshit with the fucking Corpo. Immediately get fucking fired.
and the game starts.
The game starts.
Pretty much it.
Oh my god.
It's
what
not
the
great.
fuck was that? It was like 5 minutes.
Man.
I played for 5 minutes as a Corpo. And you know what the thing is? This is what I tell everyone. Let me take a sip. The thing is that, okay, what is a street kid by definition? That's not a rhetorical question. Like, what is a street kid by definition?
A poor boy in the streets.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Okay.
What is a nomad by definition?
Someone that kind of goes alone.
Okay. What is it? But and obviously they have a car, right?
Yeah.
Right. Like Panam. Panam's a nomad. She's got a car. All
Same.
nomads got
Yeah.
these like cars. Okay. So technically speaking, even though you don't have your nomad family, you can still be a nomad in Night City, as long as you roleplay
Oh wait, Nomad's
it.
more about being family than roaming
Yeah,
alone?
according to like
Oh,
the
okay.
book and like the game itself, the tabletop, nomads are like people who hang out in clans and they move from place to place in cars, and like vehicles and whatever. That's why Panam is like a nomad. Like she's got her
I gotta
whole
look up the
call them.
definition now. Hold on.
Yeah. But don't. That's not the definition of the dictionary. A nomad is someone who goes from place to place. But in the
Okay.
cyberpunk lore, I mean, it's
Okay.
they're like clans, you know. So you can still be a nomad without your family, just as long as you have your vehicle. That's like the signature thing a nomad has.
Gotcha. Okay.
So fair enough. Which is why we see Panam give everyone a hard time about her not having her car. Okay.
Yeah.
So, like I said, when the game starts after the montage, you're still technically a nomad. And if you're a street kid after the montage, you're definitely a street kid.
Right.
But
What makes a corpo? Yeah. Yeah. I see. What makes a corpo is that he's in the corporation. So. Yeah.
And they fire you, and after the montage, you're just a fucking street kid.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? There are no quests that relate to the fact that you worked at a corporation. I mean, yeah, you can talk about Aristaka. Who gives a fuck? I'm not working with them anymore. I clearly have rejected the fact that I'm a corporate to the point where I'm I mean, I'm actively plotting against Arasaka, you know? I'm not a corporate. I'm not a corporate. That's not what you are when you play the corporate. You end up being a street kid. A nomad still is a nomad. A street kid is still a street kid, but a corporate gets fired immediately and then becomes a street kid. I feel like they just ran out of money and they said, well, fuck, what do we do?
Fuck, yeah. Oh, dude.
Whatever. Just fire V and then they can just, whatever.
Yeah.
It was stupid.
Damn.
And it's a shame because...
I had like plans and everything for that corpo.
Same,
too.
yeah. Like
I was like, I'm a fucking destroy these guys from the inside. I'm gonna be like Adam Jensen. Like,
no, fuck it. Don't worry about it.
Well,
it doesn't matter.
And they're just like, you're fired. It's like, oh, alright, fuck it, I guess.
Yo, you know what the biggest lie was? You remember the fucking styles? They said the neo-kish or the whatever the fuck, neo-militarism, the kish.
Oh yeah.
That never applied. Never came up. That doesn't came up.
They super pushed that, dude.
I couldn't be any. It's not even that. Oh, and there's an argument going around that like, oh, you can just dress however you want, and that's true. I dressed however I wanted throughout the whole game. I didn't give a shit about stats. I wore whatever I thought was cool.
Yeah.
And I would die a lot. Yeah, it was hard, but I did it. You know, fashion souls.
Right.
But there is no incentive to dress as a neo-militarist corpo when you were fired from your corporation and now you're running like, you know, you're pretty much running jobs, killing people with Jackie. Like an edge runner. That's what you are. You're an edge runner. You're a solo. You're a fucking street kid. So why would I dress like a bitch? Why would I dress like in high heels with fucking like the clothes options are there, but why would I pick them? It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't feel right.
So honestly, picking corporate was like such a waste of time, and it's such a shame that that's how I decided to beat the game. Because now it's...
I was kind of worried too when I started Corpo. I was like, man, this game isn't going so well. Like, I was like, that's it. That's the intro. Fuck. All right.
Oh no.
But you know, it picks up after that.
Not as a corpo, it picks up as a street kid. But I rest my case.
Right. Yeah.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
I'm wondering what happened to I guess spoilers again. We'll probably put like a spoiler.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert. Nothing happened, or we don't know what happened to what's his name, the Asian guy.
Takamura. That's so funny. I was talking to Colonel about it today. He dies off screen.
For real?
Yes.
He's dead. That's
dead.
Confirmed.
But you can save him. And I didn't, because Johnny said, Takamura's dead, and we will be too if we don't leave. Dude. And I said, okay, Johnny. So I left. And you know what? Colonel died 4 times in that part, and he said, I hear something weird. And he just explored. He went out of his way, and he found Takamura struggling to live. Saved his ass.
Oh my god.
And I'm just like, the greatest character in the game.
Oh.
I let him die. Which on the one hand, honestly, I think that's cool. Like it fits with Johnny's personality. He would tell me to fuck him. So
right, yeah.
But
which
it
is
was
fine.
So
but I was convinced. I was like, yeah, he's dead.
In fact, it's not even that. I was convinced he would show up later.
Right, yeah. Like Johnny's just fucking around. Like, hey, he's dead. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And he was probably gonna show up later, like without an arm or something.
Because the game, it feels like such an action. I'm sorry.
I kind of need to replay the game now and save him. And,
yeah, you do.
Figure that out.
The game feels like such an action adventure story, not like an RPG. That when Johnny says Takamura's dead, then I take his word, and I assume he's gonna show up later. You know, like there's no incentive for me to try and save someone that the game is blatantly telling me has died.
Yeah. Plus, like it sets the mood too, because there's fucking police like everywhere. There's just like a whole ass National Guard team fucking kicking down doors and like going through rubble and trying to fucking kill you.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, I really have to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. And it was a tough fight, but no, you can save him.
Yeah.
You can save his ass.
Yeah.
I think he shows up in one of the endings if you save him, but alas.
Oh. You get a call from him or something.
Yeah. Oh, well.
As to why you ghosted him anyways.
Did you knock 4 times or less than 3?
Oh, the first time I did it,
Oh man, that
it
was
was
hilarious.
yeah.
That was the funniest.
It was like
thing.
knock 4 times, and I literally forgot the
You
moment he told
forgot?
me.
He tells you like
And-
4 times.
Yeah, like make sure you knock 4 times. I'm like,
He says it so
I'm pretty
many
sure it was
times.
3,
He
and
texts
I
it,
knocked
he
3,
tells you twice
and I
to
just
your
blew up.
face. He was not fucking. I was just fucking with him because I've been fucking with him throughout the whole game. I told him not to jump off the fucking thing. I like everything. I just been fucking with him. You know what I mean, right? Where he's like leaning against his hand railing in Night City, and if you have enough cool, you'd be like, Takamura, there's always another way. Like you fuck with him so much.
Yeah.
And the text that he says like, "Oh, the fox is waiting at the bush."
Right. Yeah.
It's what I did. It was like our thing. It was like our buddy cop thing, you know. So he's like, "Knock 4 times. I'm serious, V." I'm like, "Okay," and I went and I knocked 3.
And fucking with him cost your life, dude.
Yo, he was not fucking around. Fair enough.
Like, I'm really serious about this.
That's. So
I know you
funny.
usually don't listen to me, but please, for the love of
listen
God,
to me this time, and I didn't.
knock 4 times.
That's where I would die in real life. You know, that's the only moment in the game
I just
where
knocked 3
made a
times, so I
decision
forgot,
that cost me my life, and I feel like
how many
that's
times I
that's
had
my
to knock.
ending.
So my V's just stupid.
My V is just an asshole. He never. Johnny would have been proud of me. Johnny would have done the same thing and died immediately, and I think that's great. But yeah, I really hate how they killed him off. It was just such a weird thing.
Yeah.
He needs his own prequel game.
Huh?
He needs his own game, I think, like a prequel.
Takamura?
Oh my god, easily the greatest character in the game.
He's pretty good.
Oh
yeah.
my lord.
Good ass game. It was good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I did too.
It was nice.
I just wish it would have been a little
better.
if it could have been just like it was in the 40-minute trailer they showed us. Remember?
Oh yeah.
It didn't have to be anything else. It just had to be that. It wasn't that. It was definitely less than that. And it's just such a shame. Such a shame. What I feel like here's something you probably didn't notice. Did you notice that the V's depending on what you start as, your background, there's always they have different cyberware.
No, I didn't notice that. No.
So corporate V has a biomonitor, and like all this, like a stock exchange software thing, and like a news thing. Like it's a very simplistic eye, like it's like eye stuff, you know, like for your eye.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like eyewear, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Fiber optic shit. But I don't know what Nomad V has, to be honest, because I haven't actually had a playthrough. I just
Does it
played
affect
but I
gameplay?
forgot.
Like,
no, because
is it
immediately
noticeable?
after the 6 months,
Oh,
you
yeah.
have the same cyberware you had, like a Street Kid has, you know.
Oh, okay.
And the Street Kid has like an ammo counter. They have like other stuff like that. So, and then when you get to Victor, he changes your cyberware anyways. So, like he changes
Maybe there
your
were
eyes,
plans
so.
to fucking really make classes and shit like that.
I'm sure there were plans. It just led nowhere. It really led nowhere. They ran out of money, or they ran out of time. Or,
I give.
I don't know if CD Projekt Red's comes back from this, dude. I don't think so. Because I feel like The Witcher might have been what The Witcher was, but damn, 40% down on the stock market. Fucking.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I just don't think they come back from this. Like the next game they do, they're gonna have to lowball it so much to meet expectations.
Yeah.
And people are gonna be like, "Oh wow, you're really lowballing now because you're scared, right?" And if they highball again, they're probably gonna fuck it up again.
Yeah.
Because it's not that they're not a bad company; they just don't know how to. Like from what I read, the situation was they just had no organization. You know, like people at the top would come up with ideas and promise it, and when they said at the fucking interviews that, oh yeah, like this is in the game. They really thought it was in the game, but the people down low who were making it work, they were like, this isn't even done. Why are you promising new shit, you know? We haven't even started working on, like, I don't know, like car customization, and you're already adding something new? Garages?
Fuck.
Shut up, bro. Stop promising shit. And then by the end of it, they just had a lot of half-baked ideas, none of which were finished. And still somehow ended up with a game that I liked. I loved. I gave it an 8 out of 10. I gave it a thumbs up on Spotify. On Steam. And I gave it an 8 out of 10. What would you give it?
I would give it a. You know what? It's exactly like Chippin' In. The song.
Okay, explain yourself.
Cyberpunk 2077 is exactly like
Chippin'
Chippin'
In.
In.
At all. I'm sorry. It's exactly like Chippin' In, you said.
Yeah.
Explain yourself.
So you know how Chippin' In has an amazing guitar happening, right?
Okay.
It's got amazing instrumentals.
Okay.
But the song, the lyrics are just not that great. So it's exactly like Chippin' In.
How are you telling me? You're telling me the lyrics of Chippin' In are good? Crazy.
They're not good,
They're
dude.
good. Let me pull them
They're
up.
not fucking good at
Pull them
all.
up real quick. Let's see.
Can you
Chippin'
feel it?
In Samurai. Oh yeah, I can. Yes, I can. This
Can
is
you
it.
touch it?
Get ready, cause here we go.
Yep.
This is
Yeah.
the band that toppled corporate colonialism.
Yeah, dude.
My soul
Fuck.
invaded vital force. Won't spare what I'm hunting for. It's the animal within my blood. Wouldn't stop it if I could. See the stone I'm chipping in. Roll the bones I'm chipping in. Embed the code I'm chipping in. Mayhem flows. How you got? That's great. And then it says not backing down. Never backing down. Not backing down yet.
Yep.
And then there's a solo. They're already halfway done the song. And they only
Yeah,
did a
dude. Exactly. Like the story's short for this game too.
It's
kind
right? Yeah.
of like by the time I thought meeting Annika, is that her name? What's her name?
Who's Annika?
No, Hanako? Or
Oh,
what's her
Hanako.
name? Yeah.
Yeah. Hanako Arasaka.
I thought I was halfway at that point.
Same. No, but that's the
But
end
no.
of the game.
Yeah, like that's it.
Okay.
Like you're not getting anything else. So yeah, it's exactly like Chippin' In.
Yep.
Fuck.
But
It's good. It even deserves replays, but it's just
fuck.
it could be better.
Yeah. I feel like the more I listen to Samurai, the more I like it, and that's the game.
Yeah.
Because when I first heard
Yeah.
Samurai, I was like, "This is Johnny Silverhand? What the fuck?"
You know what I've been playing a lot besides Cyberpunk?
What the
Actually, I
fuck?
haven't really been playing Cyberpunk that much. Really
How many
at all.
hours do you have?
I want to say, actually, I could just pull up Steam right here.
Pull it up.
Come on, pull this shit up. Jamie, pull it up. Is that what
Jamie,
we need a Jamie,
pull it
dude?
up. Oh, we'll get a Jamie, all right.
It should be like Gilbert or something.
Gilbert doesn't know how to use Facebook. is he gonna
Gilbert's
pull
a
it up?
boomer, dude. We love you, Gilbert.
We
but
need
sometimes
someone
you
who
amaze
has
us.
technological know-how. That's what we need.
I have 56.3 hours.
That's it?
Yeah, dude.
Damn, those are rookie numbers. I have 140 hours.
Yeah, because you probably explored more than I did. I really kind of
I have
I
8
did.
characters, bruh.
Oh, okay. Well, that explains a lot. No, I just rocked the one character.
I
throughout that
rock
whole
the
game.
one character, but I have a lot of other characters, like, right at the heist.
No, I can't do that, dude. I can't like make new characters while I'm doing one character.
Well,
A lot of people do that.
whoops. 142.3 hours.
Yep.
That's
God.
a lot, man. It's a lot of game, and I'm ready to
A
go
lot of
again.
chipping in.
It's a lot. I'm really chipped in, you know. Here's what I reviewed at 136.7 hours. I said the game is great, story is fantastic, gameplay is neat, the open world is shit, but it was but it was an unforgettable experience. Still, it's just a bit janky sometimes. I give it an 8, but the story's a 10. There you go, and I stand
Okay.
by that.
Okay.
Maybe the
I'd
gameplay's a
probably
little
I'd probably
shit.
give it an A.
Now that
An
I'm
A as
playing it
well.
a second time, and I'm starting to realize, oh, it's kind of shit.
I don't know about the story. Story's good.
I think the story.
It didn't blow my mind really.
I feel like the fact that it was a little bit more personal and a lot less like what I thought it was gonna be. Whereas I thought it was gonna be like a Call of Duty over the top story.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was
from
gonna
the
be
commercials.
more like you make your own story. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Not that the story was set.
I knew there was a set story, but I thought it was gonna be more like that. What do you want? Money, cause, women, like shit like that. Like I thought that was gonna be the story, you know, like making it to the top and then burning it all down. But it was a very personal, introspective story about what it means to be alive, and it was like, okay, bitch, damn, you know, and like. You know, are you really alive if you don't have your memories and this and experience and what is the flesh and soul and
Right.
I was like, I was really pulled in.
I don't know. That's kind of like the usual cyberpunk topic now.
True.
Like,
True.
like, are you human if you have this all of this fucking
But
garbage
that's the thing
in
is
you?
that it wasn't. Are you human if you have all this garbage in you? It was more like, are you human? Are you still alive if you still have your memories? And then I thought about Alzheimer's, you know, like immediately I was like, I don't know if they meant to do this, but this reminds me of Alzheimer's immediately. Like people, as V slowly starts forgetting who he is and starts becoming Johnny.
Yeah.
And it wasn't, it was especially impressive that they decided to go for fear and sadness on instead of anger and like determination to save himself, which is what I thought they would do with V. But V like immediately pussied out. Like he was looking at Victor, he was like, "You have to save me, man. Like I don't want to die." And I was like, "Damn, this is like a lot of emotion, you know?"
Yeah.
And I was surprised by that. I was surprised by you know, it was like again, it was a simple change about what it means to be alive, because instead of they talking about like AI and all that stuff, they just kind of went with like memories and like that sort of stuff. But it hit well. I think it hit well, and I think it was maybe the performances are really what got me really over the top. But I thought that the voice actors really kicked it out of the park, and there's a lot of moments where characters are just sitting there in silence contemplating what just happened, and reminds me a lot of like those awkward scenes in Evangelion where they're just like the elevator scene where Rey and Asuka are just in the elevator. They don't talk for like 30 seconds. There's a lot of like moments like that in Cyberpunk where it's just silence and characters just looking at each other and just thinking, and it's not the game being slow, it's like an intentional thing. And I like that, and I feel like that to me, it maybe the story wasn't that good, but it's how they delivered it that made it so good for me, I feel. So.
Alright. I dig that. I dig that.
Motherfucker. Okay.
I dig that.
Bitch. You think
Yeah, the other game I've been playing a lot is Halo.
I've seen you playing Halo a lot, and I don't know why I'm not invited. Like, what the fuck?
You can just hop in.
Bro, like, you didn't play Halo
It's an
when
open
I was playing
invitation.
Halo? What the fuck? You remember when I used to boss you around to play Halo, and you were like, oh no. Now you're playing Halo?
Are you sure it's me?
Yes!
Gabriel was the one who didn't want to play Halo, like ever.
I'll download Halo.
It wasn't
again,
me.
And it better not be a situation where I download the game and then you're, I'm gonna play another game because I'll fucking kill you.
We'll see. We might have moved on to like, I don't know, Call of Duty at that point.
I'll kill you.
But yeah, no, we've been playing Halo with Ryan and the boys.
Online?
Yeah.
Nice.
Just a bunch of multiplayer.
That's cool. That game's fun.
It is. They kind of come to appreciate Halo a little bit more. Because when I bought it, I was like, man, I don't know. It's not hitting. Not hitting the. I don't understand yet why people love Halo when we were playing multiplayer.
Because you weren't chipping in.
I wasn't chipping in.
Now
dude.
you're chipped in. Did that joke make you laugh?
Huh?
The Jackie joke.
Jackie joke?
I'm gonna get it. You keep talking about Halo.
Jackie joke. I don't remember.
Just keep talking about Halo. So, because you never
I
played
guess it
Halo
didn't
as a
make me
kid,
laugh
right?
since I don't remember it. Like, there's the answer.
You never played Halo when you were a kid?
Not really.
Yeah.
Like, I played one a lot. But that was like later. That was like way later. Like, that game came out in like 2001. I started playing Halo 1 in like 2009
No.
for like PC.
No one
And I had
loved
like
you
a
when
shitty
you were
laptop.
child and they didn't give you Halo.
Huh?
No one loved you when you were a child, so.
No, I just think, Halo was just not good. Maybe.
That's a wild thing to say for the record. Like,
Well, when I was a child and I looked at tall man destroys little alien, I was just like, this is really goofy. Why are people loving this? I'm just gonna go back and play fucking Modern Warfare with my boy Mr. Captain Price and Soap and Gas. That shit's awesome.
Gas is amazing. Gas changed my life.
Change your life.
Yeah. Gas is like the greatest character in
Jesus
Call of
Christ.
Duty 4, and they shot him in the face, and I was like, oh no. Whoa.
That's when you realized what emotions were.
Yeah, that and the slow-mo when they passed the gun to the floor. Anyways, I got the joke. So why did the Rocker Boys output kick him out of the apartment?
Why?
Because he wasn't chipping in.
God, I don't remember that shit.
You don't? It's the
The
elevator,
when was
the
that?
heist. There's like an awkward silence as the elevator's going up.
Oh,
there's
yeah.
the awkward silence.
He's like super nervous and shit. Yeah.
And then he dies.
Yep.
That's not a
God,
spoiler.
this-
That's in the trailer. Probably one of the best moments in the game.
Yeah, actually.
And
Holy
Cyberpunk.
shit.
You know what they fucking said? Those assholes. When the fucking trailer came out, Jeff Kinley, I think, he looked at the fucking guys. He was like, "Holy shit, this Jackie died." Did you just show that
Oh
to
my
us?
God.
And the guy was like, "Oh no, that's just one of the things that can happen when you're playing Cyberpunk
yeah,
2077.
sure.
It's the only thing that can happen.
Yep.
You fucking assholes."
Oh man.
So when I just don't think about what they promised me, I enjoy myself.
Right.
Yeah.
But when you do,
When I do, I feel like everyone who watched Game of Thrones the whole way through.
I'm glad I didn't watch that show.
Oh, fucking God.
So I'm good then.
Anyways, how long have we been going?
I wish I could calculate that in Ableton time.
Ableton time says 2056. So that
20 minutes?
clearly... No, it's not 20 minutes. Is that what that is? That's not
Yeah,
20
that's not-
minutes. That's not even a second.
Are you sure?
Anyways, I feel
How
like...
does Ableton
I
time
don't know.
work?
I'm just wondering if you want to wrap it up, because I got nothing else to talk about.
I guess I was gonna talk about like the whole earbuds.
Oh, hit me,
were you-
hit me.
So I found the perfect earbuds.
You found the perfect earbuds.
They're not perfect,
Well,
but
then you didn't find them.
they're comfortable enough. They're actually very comfortable, but they're not truly wireless.
What you got?
For context, I've been on this journey where I'm trying to find like good ass wireless earbuds
Okay.
so I can use at work.
Okay.
I got like a Spotify subscription and everything. Enjoying
You didn't
music,
have
right?
a Spotify subscription?
No, fuck no.
Damn,
I did
you
not have
poor as
Spotify.
shit, motherfucker.
Nah, I was just like, I don't want to pay $10 a month to listen to music. That sounds stupid. I can make my own music. No, I'm
I
joking.
feel like I owe my life to Spotify because when I was at school and university, I needed it, right? And they did that plan where it's like, oh, pay us $1 because you're a student and it's good, you know?
Awesome.
And I had that for like 6 years, and now I'm like Spotify, you know, like you the real shit.
Right.
You the real
Right,
big
yeah.
boy. So I just give him money because like I feel like I'm an anonymous donor. I just give him money. You know, I don't need it, but I feel like I owe them one. So
I see.
yeah.
Well,
got
yeah,
my
I just
big
recently
bucks.
got it. I never had Spotify Premium or anything.
Whack.
I got it. I started getting annoyed by the like the ads on YouTube
The
and
fucking
shit,
ads are so
and the ads
loud,
on
bro.
Spotify as well. But yeah, got Spotify, but I didn't have good earbuds. I wanted wireless earbuds. It just makes it more convenient at work. You know, they're nice.
Yeah. Okay.
I went through 3 pairs of wireless earbuds. Pretty expensive pairs too.
Name
First
'em.
pairs I
Drop
bought.
the name.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna drop.
This is
the name.
not a sponsorship. It's an anti-sponsorship.
Yeah, it's like a fucking. So first one I got, which I don't know why I got. They were terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Just the idea of having a bean.
The beans.
Those
got
were
the
the
beans?
first ones I got. Yeah, the beans, dude. They're called Galaxy Buds Live.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so the reason why I bought them is because they don't cut you off from like your surroundings.
Right.
Like,
Right.
they're not.
Beans.
They don't have noise canceling. I mean, they do. It's not really good.
Yeah, but you turn it on. It's supposed to be. They promise it. They're
Right,
supposed
right,
to-
yeah.
I know what you mean.
So I bought them because of that.
Beans, bro.
They were
Beans.
really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
At least for me.
And they sound like
People say
shit.
like they sounded okay. They're all right. They were all right. They were all right.
Okay.
But I don't know why people are saying they're super comfortable, because even the way you put them is just agonizing, dude. Because they hang on to like this little square or rectangle thing, and that goes to the top of your earlobe,
All right.
like in the inside, but to the top.
Right.
Like you have to twist them upwards for them to fit. That shit's just terrible. People are saying that. I mean, nobody's ears are the same, but I don't believe people when they say that those are like comfortable. It's impossible.
I agree. 100%.
So yeah, they suck. Then I got the normal ones, like the Buds Plus, or what are they called?
The Beans Plus.
No, the Galaxy Buds something.
I don't have
It's
those.
the generic
the
ones.
one I think Odell has those. Those
Does
are
he?
pretty decent, I think. Yeah.
They were also uncomfortable for me. I don't know why.
Okay.
I don't know. They were kind of big.
Are they like inner ear ones? Like.
Yeah, they're like in earbuds.
Yeah, I hate those.
Then I went to like, I don't know why, the Beats Pro? Beats something Pro.
Ugh, you got Beats?
Yeah.
You lost
Oh,
all
you're not gonna
credibility in the music.
you're not gonna like the result then.
Oh no. Did you like
You're
them?
gonna hate the result. Well, no, not these. These were bad, but they were
Oh,
uncomfortable.
no.
They sounded okay.
I don't like shit.
Look, to be fair, none of these are gonna sound good. 'Cause they're in earbuds. They're not like monitoring headphones. That's not what I want.
I know, but that's why I think the AirPods are great, because like the old AirPods, because they don't do the in-ear shit, you know.
I don't know. It's
But
well,
whatever,
I mean the
whatever.
beans don't do the in-ear shit.
Yeah, but the beans are gross. That's
Right. Yeah.
Continue.
So those didn't work. They're the ones that like hook onto your ear or whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah, those are also uncomfortable.
Right.
Those were the worst ones actually in terms of comfort.
Cool.
The other ones would be like, hey, you can wear these about 30 minutes maybe, which is pretty bad. These, if I like want to take them off,
Mhm.
you probably don't have a good design. I don't know. Like if I actively am thinking like at
Yeah,
all
yeah.
times,
Like,
I
they
really
don't
want
need
to take these
really-
off.
Yeah.
Then yeah, you just don't have
Yeah, for sure.
good ergonomics on your fucking earbuds. They sounded okay, but then I got the fucking Beats Flex.
The Beats
flex, baby.
Flex?
Yeah, baby, they flex.
You got Beats?
They're not true wireless, unfortunately.
No, because they're Beats. I can't believe you got Beats, bro.
Yeah, I did. I got Beats. Well, I mean, the other option was literally like a $250 like it molds to your ear, fucking headphones
It
or
molds
earbuds.
to
Sorry.
your ear?
Yeah, like it's some I was talking with Ryan not too long ago about these.
Fucking Beats, bro.
No,
You
not
lost
Beats.
all
These
I
are.
know, but like, damn, you lost all credibility. To the
It
music
doesn't matter.
community. It matters.
They're
to
just for
me.
listening. I don't mix in them. Like I don't care about sound quality that
You know,
much.
you can't hear me at all, but I'm trashing you.
Oh, that's fine.
I'm
That's
back.
all right.
Hi. I said it matters to me. You're my friend.
Eh.
You're my buddy.
Well, I got Beats, baby. Dr. Dre in the house. He totally didn't sell out or anything. Oh fuck.
Oh, God. Okay. So, So talk to me about them.
Nah, basically they're just the most comfortable ones. They unfortunately have a fucking wire that connects both of the earbuds, but they're wireless.
They're
so,
wireless, but they.
Yeah, because it doesn't have like a 3.5 millimeter jack or like a lightning connector that goes physically onto your phone. They're just wireless.
Hang on. They're wireless.
Yep, but they have a wire. Yep, you heard me.
How does it work?
You
Where
heard the
does-
brand too, so I don't think you should be that surprised.
Where does the wire go? Does it go behind your ear? Behind your head?
No, it goes like you wear them like a necklace.
What?
Does that make sense? Yeah.
What's the name? I gotta look this up. This is stupid.
Beats Flex.
Beats Flex.
Yep.
Alright, let's look at an image of these. What the fuck? This is the dumbest thing I've seen in my
yeah.
life.
Oh,
Holy shit.
check out how you wear them, dude.
Oh, you wear them like that? Oh, you look as
Yeah, dude.
Oh no, this is how unhappy you look. No one's gonna be able to see this.
I really want to see that.
But I'm gonna just send it over to you. Oh, I can't even fucking send it because it's like a fucking webm or some shit. Let me see if I can find the original file. But that's how unhappy you look.
I'm pretty happy.
I don't know. This is how
Pretty
you
happy.
might feel happy with the Beats Flex on, but you're not gonna look happy with them. You're gonna look like a fucking tool wearing fake wireless
I'm
headphones.
fine. I don't care about looks either. I don't give a fuck what people think.
Oh, well.
I'm just trying to listen to my music.
I'm a Libra. That's all I think about. Well, yeah, I've had
Listen,
my
you can't
AirPods.
judge me. You have AirPods on your fucking
AirPods
Android
on my
device.
Android device because that's how comfortable I think AirPods are.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, and I stand by that statement. I think they're
No,
great.
no fucking features. Just
They're
yeah,
just
it's fine.
comfortable wireless headphones that cost way too much money for what it's worth. Because
Yeah.
until Samsung can develop better beans, I'm just not gonna fall for it. Listen,
never
look
gonna
at your
happen. I don't
fucking-
think.
Look at the pictures.
Unfortunately. Well, they did release the pros or whatever.
To your private.
Those are like $5 billion.
Look at the picture I sent you.
I saw it.
That's your dumb face.
I don't know. She looks pretty into it, dude.
she,
She looks happy.
she looks pretty depressed. She looks like she has to carry
Stop.
around a fake ass wireless pair
Oh,
of headphones.
fuck. I want to hang myself in these.
How much was it?
Dude, they were $50.
That's not bad. Okay.
Yeah, they're really inexpensive
Yeah.
for pretty okay headphones
That's fine. That's fair.
and comfortable.
Okay. Well, then, fair enough.
I tried
the,
AirPods
I'm
actually.
the what do you call it? The tool that paid $200 for
Yeah,
half the features.
yeah. All of these other ones that I mentioned are like 100 plus.
Yeah, the beans are like an arm and a leg.
130.
Yeah.
The other ones were like 100. The most expensive ones were the other Beats, the like
Right.
ear hook ones.
So
Or
what are you
whatever.
gonna do
They were
with
like
all these fucking
250.
headphones, bro?
Huh?
What are you gonna do with this, like, with the stockpile of headphones you now have?
Oh, I don't have these. They're sent back, baby. Amazon's waiting for those. They're like, yeah, we'll give you the refund once they
Test.
get here. Fucking.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do with all these headphones that you just have now?
Oh, I don't have these.
What did you do?
They're.
Did you
I
return
sent them back.
every time.
Oh yeah, at the
Mon-
same time.
Money back guarantee.
Yep. It's Amazon.
What? Just like that?
Yeah,
You just
dude.
Say these
Fuck
headphones
yeah,
are
dude.
dumb as
These
shit.
are these. I can be like, hey, Amazon, these suck. I want a refund, and they're like, all right, just send it back.
Wow.
Like, awesome, cool.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, Amazon's good.
Whoa. I don't know
Amaz-
about good.
No, well, okay. As a paying customer, I
Okay.
am satisfied
Okay.
with Amazon. I know they're a shit company. I know they do some really shady shit.
Disclaimer.
That's not my That's not where I'm at. I'm not a worker at Amazon, so
as a customer.
yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I pretty much ran out of stuff to talk as well.
Yeah, same.
You got anything else?
No, I haven't seen any movies. I haven't seen any TV. Actually, I am watching.
I did.
Oh, what you watching?
I watched fuck, what's the name? It's super simple too. Freedom something?
Freedom. Yeah, that's it.
Liberation.
That's the show. Liberate. I don't know what that is.
So it's like a World War II like show.
Aha.
But it's presented differently from all the other ones. Like, you know how you have Band of Brothers.
I looked it up.
And
It just says es un diario editado en París y fundado. It's just a fucking commercial. I mean, a newspaper.
What
Liberation TV show.
No, put Netflix or something.
Yeah,
it might not.
found
Oh,
it.
The Liberators. That's what they're called.
The Liberators. It's not Liberation. 2014
Yeah.
drama
Liberators, it's Liberators.
with 0 episodes because it was canceled.
It's The Liberators.
The Liberators. Okay, you're saying?
It's just presented like differently. It's based on a true story though.
Based on a true story, but it's presented differently.
Yeah,
that's
you'll
all
see
the
what I mean once
context
you see it.
It's ew. What the fuck?
Yep, it looks
It's
like that.
cell shaded.
Yeah, baby.
What the fuck?
I know. I was like, that looks.
I hate
Interesting.
this. No, it doesn't. It's disgusting.
And I watched it. It's pretty good.
I don't believe you.
Although I will say there are moments in the show
Uh-huh.
where you can clearly see like, yeah, nothing's going on. Like, this is an actor like moving the weapon around trying to imitate recoil, and they just added the fucking effect of them shooting
no.
later. Yeah, it's pretty funky.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Why would they do this? Do you like the
I
art
don't know.
style? Did you finish do you feel like
did
that
finish
was
the
a
show,
good
yeah.
decision that they drew it like this?
No, I don't know. It was different. That's what I'll say. It was different, and that's why I watched it.
They say it's
In terms
an
of
animated
visual.
series. Would you call it that?
I guess it's animated. Yeah, I mean, clearly they took the live action shots and just put like some sort of fucking filter on there,
It feels
and that's
like a
it.
filter, yeah, not like it was animated.
Like the dude was like really fucking. The dude editing was really fucking like lazy, and he's like, "Look, man, let me just add a filter, and that's it." And they're like, "All right."
It's
fuck
not
it."
even a very good filter.
Yeah.
It looks like actors, like straight up, you know. Okay,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was animated. Okay, I do see some animation. Like some of
Oh,
the
yeah?
cars are 3D animated.
Okay.
Some of the vistas are 3D animated, and then they just
Mm.
added a filter to them.
Mm.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
It looks like they had about $50 to shoot. They had $50 to shoot this show, and they said, "Well, we're gonna do the best of what we have."
Yeah, like the most
Yeah.
expensive thing they had was like a camera, and that's
Yeah,
it.
and that was it.
Yeah.
And like they just shot this all on the same set with green screen. That explosion was wild. I just saw a mortar hit a tank.
Yep,
The
dude.
guns have no recoil.
No, they have no recoil or really fucking exaggerated. with
Why did
recoil.
the Germans banzai charge? What the fuck?
Oh, don't worry about it, dude. Don't question
Okay.
the show. Apparently, it was based on a true story, so I don't know.
It's
I
a
don't
true
know. I
story
don't know.
that the Germans banzai charge.
Yeah.
Our greatest
just-
battles cannot be fought alone. That's what it's saying. The fucking.
I think the crew's pretty cool. Because it's like a mix between like Mexicans and
Other
Native Americans
minorities.
and like cowboys and shit. And they're all in the
Cowboys.
same unit.
Nice.
Pretty diverse.
Okay.
I don't know. I'd recommend it if you're just bored and you want to watch something World War II. Don't
Alright.
expect it to be Band of Brothers or the Pacific.
Okay.
That's for sure.
Well, there you go. If you want to watch a World War II TV show recorded and played back on a PS1, well, The Liberator is the show for you. If I can plug a TV show that I'm watching, this is how we'll end every episode. We'll plug something. I'm gonna plug
Oh, and The Expanse. Watch The Expanse.
The
That's a
Expanse.
fucking
Never
good show.
seen a single
I've been watching
episode of that either.
Oh, dude, you're missing out.
that. I believe you.
Oh,
That I
it's
believe
so
you.
good. It gets better too.
Yeah.
Like Yeah, like the production gets better. Like you can tell that they're doing well.
Well, at least I'm just watching Attack on Titan for the first time.
Oh, okay.
Never seen that before.
I started that, and I think I stopped at like season 2 because there like seasons were still not out, like the rest of them.
Oh yeah, they're on.
And I'm
season
just super
4
far
now.
behind.
Apparently, if you have Hulu, they put every episode as it comes out.
Awesome. I just got Hulu recently as well.
So yeah, there you go. You can catch up on Attack on Titan. It's a lot better than I thought. It's like a mecha anime, except the mechas are fleshy. That's that's what I can say as of episode 8.
Hate it.
Yeah.
I hate that fucking analogy.
There you go.
No.
That's it. That's all I got, man.
Been watching fucking Archer on Hulu. That's
Archer?
why I got
No,
Hulu.
no, no, no.
That's
no,
literally
no,
why
no,
I got
no,
Hulu.
Stop. It is one recommendation per episode.
Oh, I see what you mean.
That's it.
Yeah,
No,
okay.
no, we can't.
Yeah,
Don't mention.
I guess. It's not like we're getting paid for this.
Yeah, but like it'll make it interesting.
I guess. All right. Well, then that's it, huh?
That is it.
That's
that is
it.
it. This is fun.
All right.
Let's see if we can
It
do
was
it
fun.
next week. I hope everyone enjoyed it.
Absolutely.
Pretty much, the semi-tipsy ramblings of two best friends talking about absolutely nothing with very little traction and or format. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. It's very much what's it called?
The podcast.
The podcast.
Hey,
Fuck, what's the
Joe-
word?
Joe
Help me.
Rogan does it every week. He just shows up, sits on a mic, half drunk, and just has Jamie
or
pull
high.
shit up.
Offers people like blunts and shit.
Yeah, he doesn't know what the fuck this is going on.
Hey, have you seen the Elon Musk one?
I have.
That's like my favorite. That's the only one I've seen and my favorite one already.
He'll like fucking halfway through be like interrupting people for like you see that bear guy get fucking
yeah.
they'll be talking about the stars and like the meaning of life and suddenly
Yeah.
you see that video that guy hit that fucking bear with his car? That was crazy.
It's such a crazy like
Jamie,
segue.
pull that up. So yeah,
alright.
thanks for listening to us. We'll be here next week.
Thank you very
Maybe,
much.
hopefully, or whenever we're back, we'll be back.
Yeah, hell yeah. Fuck out of here.
Get
The fuck
outta
out of here. Yeah, the fuck.